Puck is dropped and the game is on. The Everblades finishing off the road trip here in Charleston, South Carolina. Florida wins the opening draw. Puck tipped in, and that one's going to go up and out of play. Everblades were trying to get the puck into South Carolina's zone. Inside the zone, comes out, promptly dumped right back in. Liebold, a wraparound try. What a save there by Cranley. He almost got caught, went around the other side of the net from where Liebold was, but Cranley just got back to that puck in time. The fourth line for South Carolina getting some good looks. Puck slides to Cranley, and he'll just calmly cover it up. 12:26 to go in the second period. Just a dump. Cranley, he stops it for Allen. Left, and then Allen was quickly taken off the puck by Liebold, who wrapped it out front for a really good look. Good thing Cranley was able to get back just in time. And it's a really good thing that Cranley, after dropping that puck off, he didn't look away from Allen and just focus on getting back to the crease. He kept his eyes on his defenseman, and that helped him make that reaction save in time. Getting a good look at it on the overhead cam now. Oh, just got there with the left pad to make that save. Stingrays trying to set up. Long shot right home. Just 5 seconds into the power play, the Stingrays put one into the back of the net. And it's Andrew Parrott getting the goal that has the South Carolina Stingrays up 1-0. The importance of face-offs on special teams on full display there. Parrott just tossing it to the net. A little bit of traffic out front, deflected possibly on the way. Doesn't look like any of the Stingrays got a touch on it. Get a good look at it on the overhead cam now. Cranley shifting over to the left top of the crease, and that puck just goes by and blocker's side. Couldn't see it through some bodies out front. And the Stingrays just need 5 seconds of power play time to open the scoring. They're 1 for 2 on the man advantage, and more importantly, up 1-0 in the game. So Cranley's undefeated streak ends just over 90 minutes into his playing time with the Florida Everblades. On both power play units, acting as the quarterback. Weiss goes down to the goal line, into the right circle, a shot, and they score right as the power play comes to an end. A wrister from the stick of Crookshank into the back of the net. Not sure if it'll be a power play goal. Stingrays don't care. They have a 2-0 lead with 5:40 left in the second period. Perfect pass by Weiss, and that shot looks like it goes off of Jakub Vatuka's stick and elevates under the crossbar. And for Crookshank, that gives him 2 goals on the season now and gives his team a 2-0 lead right as the power play was coming to an end. So even if it isn't a power play goal, it was effectively scored at 5-on-4. And the Stingrays now have a 2-goal advantage over the Florida Everblades late in the second period. Kyle after the puck, not able to get in the corner, moved up to the half wall. Hargrove, a good check, knocked his man away from the puck, comes up the line, and Sambrook holds it in onside. Long shot, save made, rebound try. Hargrove able to put it upstairs. No signal yet. The Blades all think it's in. Play was blown dead. That puck was very much in play if that puck wasn't in. And we're going to have to take a look at this on the overhead cam. Hargrove is very confident that that puck was in the net, and it sure looked like it. 4:53 to go in the second period. It looks like right now Colton Hargrove got us back within 1, but we're going to have to take a look at this. Hargrove pointed towards the net, was celebrating right away, and I'm not sure if that did go in. We'll get a good look at it for our Flow viewers on the overhead cam right now. Yeah, that was just inside the back corner of the net. That's a goal. You can see just for a brief second it makes its way home. So Colton Hargrove is the first player to break through Seth Isley after over 155 minutes of perfect hockey. His shutout streak finally comes to an end with Hargrove's 3rd goal of the season, the one that gets the Blades on the board. So we'll wait for the official call, but we're going to get this being called a goal for the Everblades. I see why the officials wanted to look at it, because that's about as close as you can really get. It certainly looks like from certain angles, if you were looking at it from the cameras out front of the net, that it might have gone crossbar, post, and out. But that's a good goal for Colton Hargrove. Wasn't called a goal on the ice, but that's definitively in the net. And it would be rather unacceptable injustice if this wasn't called a goal for Florida. Colton Hargrove is going to move up to 3 goals on the season. Gives him now 7 points across his last 5 games. To be frank, I can't imagine why this is taking so long. If we've got the camera view here on Flow Hockey, then they absolutely should have it in the penalty box. There have been situations before where technology hasn't worked and they weren't able to take a look at it, which would be very bad for Florida because it was not called a goal on the ice. But it is most definitely a goal. We're just waiting for the right call to be made to bring this to a 2-1 hockey game. There we go, we're good now. Colton Hargrove's 3rd goal of the season brings the Blades right back within 1. Broken out of their zone over the red line, and it makes its way into Florida's end. Valeri lost the puck from behind, out front, a nice save. Rebound right behind Cranley, and he is shoved into the net. Puck was underneath him. It's in the net, but I don't think this will count because you can't push Cranley in with the puck and have it count. An amazing save by Cranley. Getting a look at on the replay now. Stolen behind by Kupka. Out front, Middendorf, a great look. And they might take a second look at this because the puck was behind Cranley. He reaches back with his glove behind himself and covers it. Cranley almost kicked it into the net himself. And then after that is the push that puts Cranley and the puck into the net. So we're going to have a review on this. Waved off on the ice, and Cranley clearly didn't let it pass before those 2 Stingrays players, Kupka and Weiss, pitchforked Cranley into the net. 9:38 left to go in the 3rd period. Score right now is 2-1. Heidemann explaining to Chow and Thompson the logic behind that call. Either way, though, it was a great save by Cranley on Middendorf on that first part of it. Now we just got to watch the second part of it to see. Walk on the overhead cam here on Flow Sports. Very quickly you can see it underneath Cranley. He reaches back, covers it. And then Cranley is basically, his entire body is put into the net by the Stingrays players Kupka and Weiss. Then there was a big shoving match out front, as there always is whenever something like that happens. Called no goal on the ice, so it would have to be definitive. Brief view of the puck. It clearly didn't cross the line when Cranley had it under his glove after making the initial save and then reaching behind himself to stop it from leaking home. So it's hard to imagine a way that this is definitively ruled a goal. It should still be a 2-1 game here. But the officials are taking a look at it. Sam Heidemann and Jake Paw, one of the linesmen, in there, while the other linesman, Tyler Willie, talks with the coaches on their benches. We saw a goal overturned yesterday. That was Jesse Lansdale's goal. It was overturned for a kicking motion. This would have to be the opposite. It would have to be a no-goal call on the ice, overturned and turned into a goal. Not even sure who it would be. Would it be Middendorf's, as he was the one who took the shot and the puck was rolling towards the net? Would it be Kupka, who seems to be the player whose stick was closest to that puck when it was going towards, or when it was going towards the goal line, and was the main player pushing Cranley over the goal line? Maybe Weiss, he was in there as well. Either way, though, it was not called a goal on the ice, and it's hard to fathom how this could possibly be turned into a goal on the ice. It'd be one thing if the puck was sliding over the line and Cranley swept it back into the crease, but the puck clearly didn't cross the line until there was the push by Kupka and Weiss. And the puck wasn't loose. It's not like it was sitting there and they just shoved Cranley in. So yeah, correct call is made. It's not going to be a goal. It stays 2-1 with 9:38 to go in the 3rd period. Left for Mallory. Just wrists it in deep. After it goes Lambden. Bumped off the puck. A chance for Betts. Puts it home. The puck came off the boards right to Kyle Betts, and he has his first as a Florida Everblade at an excellent time with 5:04 to go in the third. This game is tied at 2. Just squirted out of the crowd right to Kyle Betts. Goes down to one knee to get everything he wanted on that shot for his first of the season, first with Florida. And this game is tied up at 2 with just over 5 minutes left to go in the third period. Carolina, who will set up right away. Cruikshank, right wall. Gets it back from the bumper. Up top for Thompson. Over to the left. Walking in. Weiss, hard shot. He scores. Tyler Weiss, 12 seconds into the power play, puts it home. And the Stingrays have their second power play goal of the game and a 3-2 lead with 1:37 left to go in the third period. Just had space to walk it in. Perfectly labeled shot. South Carolina, second power play goal of the game. They're 2 for 5. And after all the hard work Will Cranley put in over the last minute and a half to keep this game tied up, the Blades down a man on a Lansdale slashing minor. That one really hurts to watch go into the back of the net. So now Florida has 97 seconds to try and tie this game up again. Mallory pinching in for it. Now it's 6-on-5. Tyson comes into the play as the extra skater. Savage gets it up top. Tyson, long shot, stop, rebound. Betts not able to put it home. And a second try, it goes home. The Blades tie it up right away. It's Alex Kyle with the goal, and it's 3-3 with 1:16 left to go in the third. What a roller coaster we have been on inside the final 2 minutes. Betts off the post. Could have been disastrous, but Isley down and out. Kyle first to the third try and able to tie the game up again for Florida. The play Brad Ralph drew up, executed perfectly, and now the Blades shuffling. Cranley goes back into the crease quickly. The Blades had 97 seconds to get a goal. They only ended up needing 21 of them. Looking for a second OT winner. Gloved by Cranley. He has the chance to play it out. Does so for Biakabatuka. And now the Blades will look to move up the ice. Jeremy Biakabatuka passes to his left. Florida advancing. With it is Tyson. A shot off the post and in. The Everblades strike just 44 seconds into overtime and take the win on Colin Tyson's third of the season. And it's a third overtime win for Florida. The Blades, comeback kids to start off the new season. Third comeback victory of the year for Florida. 4-3, they take it in overtime tonight.